everybody. I'm trying this tonight without any microphone because it always sounds like I'm out of breath, but I'm not out of breath. I don't have a breathing problem. I don't have a heart problem. It's the windsock fell off of it, and so it picks up every time I take a breath in. So I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that that was what was going on. And I'm going to get back with you a little bit later and catch you on the other side. It's beautiful.
Whoa,
Hello.
you see that?
I did. Hi again. This video is going to be focusing mostly on MTHFR, and I promised you to talk about the list of things that it causes and can be attributed to. I have my list over here, got contacts and they just see far away, and so I have my old lady chain here with reading glasses to help me. I'm just going to go through the list that I have written down here, and I got mostly from the Dr. Lynch's webpage. He's the resident expert in the country on MTHFR, and I personally have 2 copies, and it's the gene C677T. I might have said that wrong, but I also suffer from memory loss, so I will correct it in the description if I'm wrong, if I remember. Anyhow, so I'm going to put my reading glasses on, and I'm going to read some of the things that MTHFR causes, or I can attribute to, and I'm not used to these glasses, so I'm reaching for things and not touching them. Autism, addictions, such as smoking or drug use, miscarriages. I touched on that a while back about the folic acid being an issue. Pulmonary embolisms, depression, postpartum, and postmenopausal women, schizophrenia, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, chemical sensitivity, Parkinson's disease, spina bifida, bipolar, vascular dementia, blood clots, rectal cancer, congenital heart defects, migraines with auras, and I found mine through genetic testing. Also causes irritable bowel syndrome, preeclampsia, and stroke. And that's not even the entire list. That's the list I made of things that I wanted to research a little bit and talk about later. I have suffered myself with the stroke, and we have not pinned down yet what sort of dementia I'm heading towards. We believe that it's vascular because the strokes are coming up the back of my neck from my back, and luckily it has not caused paralysis. It could anytime cause paralysis from the neck down. Hopefully that won't happen, and it hasn't happened yet, so there's no reason to even worry about that at this point. I also, let's see what else on this list. I had miscarriages because every time I got pregnant they handed me folic acid, and I didn't find this out until way too late. I did not write down the thyroid. It also affects your thyroid. It destroyed mine. I actually stormed, and they had to kill it with radiation. Let's see. I don't know what chemical sensitivity is, so I don't know about that. There's some suspicion for the doctors that I have Parkinson's, but they say I have tremors. I don't see them. Physical therapy says I have tremors. I don't see them. So I don't know if I'm in denial or if I just have a twitch that I've had my whole life and I'm used to, and they're thinking that it's a tremor. I don't know, because we can't quite get on the same page on that one. I did have had irritable bowel syndrome when I was in my 20s, but I kind of like outgrew that or whatever. I don't know, but I have blood clots. I do get the visual migraines. I don't get headache migraines. And then I found out that I had the mutation through genetic testing. The doctor I went to see asked me if anybody else in my family was like this, and I told them yes, that we had several family members, and he took a genetics test and found the mutation. I had double copies, so I got one from my mother and one from my father. It seems to run rampant on my mother's side. There are a few people on my father's side that have some of these things, but really, it's on my mom's side that people, have it the worst. But with addictions, that's kind of on both sides. It's hard to say because the generation before me grew up with everybody smoking and drinking. It was a natural thing. It wasn't considered a problem then, and so you don't know what those things are as far as people before me that had it, if any of those things were problems with them, because both my parents smoked, but they were in a generation when they didn't know any better, and everybody did, and so I don't know if that was a cultural thing or an MTHFR thing, but at any rate, that's neither here nor there. My mother did get the cancer and did die from cancer. Hers was the brain cancer. My grandma had the Parkinson's disease, and then she got dementia after with the Parkinson's disease. So those are, if you have a certain one of those things I've listed that you want to talk about, put them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please press like, and if you are interested in keeping up in the next series as we go through talking about those things I mentioned, please click the subscribe button or my face, and then that way you will be notified. If you click on the bell, you'll be notified when I upload a new video. Otherwise, if you subscribe, it will tell you when you look over at your subscriptions how many new ones are up. So I hope to talk to you later, and please give me some ideas of what you would like me to talk about first from those lists that I gave you and put on my pretty glasses for. And you all take care, and I appreciate you listening. Night.